welcome to our channel. I'm Marley Janelle if you're new here. Welcome back if you're not. So y'all, today I'm about to be how do I say this? I'm gonna be following a makeup tutorial. So let me get y'all the backstory behind this video. A couple of maybe a week or two ago, I made a TikTok and I was like my makeup after watching LaShay Glamz, and it went viral. I got like 250,000 views, and everybody was going crazy about it. Even LaShay coming in, she posted me on her Instagram and everything, and she was like messaging me talking about when I come to Miami, she wants me to model for her, she want to do my makeup, all this and that. Like, it was a big thing. So and the girls was like, how you follow this tutorial? Like, is this beginner friendly? And I'm like it's kind of not. But hold up, before I get too much into it, I'm about to show y'all my credentials. Here. Yeah, y'all get it. The girl can do a little something. Like, I know a little bit. Like, you know, I didn't learn a little bit. I know a little bit. Like, I iced my birthday makeup because of LaShay, and I just want y'all to be icing y'all stuff. Like, I want y'all to ice y'all makeup. I ice my makeup. So I'm literally about to teach y'all something. I'm about to follow the tutorial. Like I said, it's not beginner friendly. So I'm about to make her tutorial beginner friendly, if that makes sense. I'm going to follow the bronze season makeup tutorial. She just posted this 7 days ago. So that's what we got to do. Okay, first she start by cleaning her face and like moisturizing. I already cleaned my face. You just use whatever cleanser that you have, and then I moisturize using Cream, or sometimes when I'm doing my makeup like during the day, I'll just do my skincare. I'll put on my sunscreen. Your skin prep is your skin prep, you know. It's different. She put Nivea cream on these folks' face. Okay. Boom. She do e.l.f. primer, but I got all the primers. I got the Danessa Myers Burn Balm, the e.l.f. matte primer, but we just gonna do the regular same one that she do. She just make sure your hands clean, but she just put the primer on and put the primer everywhere. And you gotta be up your whole face, but I definitely say put it on high spots. Boom, 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 like this. And then you can do this with a brush too if you don't want to keep using your hands to do nothing. This about to be a really full coverage beat. So yeah, I'll let that dry for a little while. Okay, she usually be doing brows first, but today she did foundation first, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mix these because my summer shade, I'm just a little darker. So 360 and Fit Me. And my Clinique foundation, it's SPF 25. What shade is this? 122 Clove. That's the shade. So yeah, I want to pump some right here, and then I'm gonna mix some of this supposedly darker shade. Anyways, apply. Yeah, it's like a little orange, but we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get her together. So actually really orange. And my brush is a little dry. I like to spray some setting spray on my brush if it's too dry. But for my beauty blender, I like to have it just like super wet. I have these. They're from Target. Yeah, it don't matter what kind you use. Orangey, but hey, we're gonna blend her out. Super duper. Then she do her contour, and hers like super duper darker. Mine's literally not even dark enough for my skin, but I'm gonna darken it up with my palette. But basically, she not putting none around the She's just going down here. She ain't putting none on the forehead. Mind you, this is like a bronze look. But right here. massage. Just to add some dimension to your face. See, it's a little darker. Not really. Not like as dark as hers. My brush. This brush don't have a name, but it's just a brush. I got these from TJ Maxx. It's just a brush. Yeah, I just like to blend everything out. I feel like it's so fluffy. It blend everything out so smoothly. Like, you know. So then I just want you to blend. That's it. It's like a little eyeshadow brush, and I'm just literally gonna blend this contour, blend it up into the eye, like so, and bring it down around the nose, up into the eye. Oh, the contour on the nose is like to make your nose look smaller, so you should just like bring the lines in when you draw it. So like, don't put them far apart. Put them on like the tips of your nose right here. So like make your nose look smaller, basically. Perfect. My e.l.f. blush in Cheeky Lychee. And she kind of just like push it right up under the eye. You just gotta improvise, because that was horrible. But I think she used the powder puff. Gonna conceal right up under the eyes. This my concealer is 2 shades lighter. I kind of use this like all over my face. It's probably like 4 shades lighter at this point. Tap. That's all you want to do. And in place, actually. Boom. See how they just disappear? Well, it ain't disappears right there, but you keep it in place. Right here. Actually, the concealer you put right here, you want to be moving it up. All this should be like a big triangle. You ain't got to put all that concealer, but that's how it should sit. Start your edges. Work your way out. And then I'll start turning my powder puff like out this way. So you can get that sharp blue line right there. Y'all see? Work it down. Not too far down. I said like right here. It's the furthest your concealer needs to go, right here. Work it down. But honestly, just tap it in place. And bring it out. Look up so you don't get no creasing. Tap it in place and bring it out. Right here down the side of your nose. Straight down. Straight down the side of your nose. Boom. In place and straight out. And then keep bringing it down like this. Y'all see how I blended my nose contour? Y'all see I actually didn't blend it super duper well. Like, you can clearly still see the line. Well, my nose concealer, you can clearly still see the line. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want. But first, before you do anything else, whatever you use for your foundation brush, whatever, I want you to go back and make sure everything just super duper seamless, you know? You gotta go over the areas, but just make sure everything looks seamless. Alright, so now she went into powder. I have Huda Beauty, and this is Cherry Peach. Well, it's Cherry Blossom Cake and Peach Pie together. It's the combo. This is when I want to do bright under eye. But she not doing bright under eye, so I'm not going to use this. But I will use this because it's like a really white powder. It's very light and it'll give you a bright under eye. This is my one size powder, and it's in Rich Peach. It's kind of like skin color, but it's a brown powder. Kind of like orangey, but it's going to give you that makeup look. It's just like, I would set this just like if I'm doing like a regular beat. I would use this to set. And then here is my pressed powder, which is my Maybelline Fit Me. And I would set my whole face with this because it's actually my skin color. This is my foundation powder. If I get too white from some powders, I use this to clean it up, which is one size dark 5 in our. Trying to show y'all. So yeah, so Miss LaShay, she goes in and she says, I'm gonna use my one size powder, and you're just gonna use a powder puff to do this, y'all. You gonna get the powder on the powder puff, tap it in the back of your hand, and look up under the eyes, drag it all the way out. Make sure you get that little. Make sure you're making the shape where it's not gonna come out like that. Tap, tap, tap. Look up, down, under, go out. Tap, tap, tap. Go out. Keep tapping. This powder is so freaking good, honestly. Tap, tap, tap. Down here. Tap, tap, tap. Right there. And then right there, my nose. Perfect. See? See? See, she looking fab. She looking so tea. And you not baking, you tapping this powder in. You want to get your skin color powder. And I don't know what powder she's using. She's using like a huge freaking brush. This brush. And this is just my foundation powder I'm going to go in with. And all this clean everything up. And just so everything blends super duper seamlessly. And mind you, I don't have like no makeup on my forehead except for foundation and what you got on right now. So, okay. That's it. That's all. She do contour again with like this bronzer contour. Okay, this is the palette I use. And basically the whole thing with makeup is whatever you do for a liquid, you do it for a powder. Okay, that makes sense. So y'all saw how we did the contour with the liquid. We just gonna go back in and do it with the powder. That's it. So I'm gonna mix both of these like this, and I'm gonna go right down my nose. It's already a little dark on my nose, so we gonna have to fix that. Like it look a hot mess. Actually, same brush I just used for my foundation powder. I'm gonna mix both, and I'm gonna go right here up my forehead. Mix them again. Right here, we'll go through the bronzer the first time. Mix them again. Go again right here. Perfect. 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 Now we're gonna re-put our blush on. I do Juvia's Place Blush Volume 5. I'm probably gonna mix them. I always mix them. And right up under here. Gotta make sure you have like a generalized area for your blush. And this is mine. Right up under that eye. That's where your blush gonna go. Put however much you want. I ain't no blush police, honestly. Just do you for real. But y'all see? Right up under the eyes where this gonna go. Perfect. Hey. Alright, then she went in with her lighter powder for a bright under eye. Let me show you how to do this. Boom. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Down. But this like a baking powder. So get down. So this is kind of like heavy. The way that you can apply it. But basically, you outlining the nose and everything else like that. Perfect. Just like that. And then she do something like right there, but I hate that. It's my arch nemesis. I'm gonna do it just for y'all, but I actually hate it on my face. It make me look strong face. But hey. I'm gonna do it for y'all. There we go. I'm just not gonna let it sit on for long. I really hate it. For my brows, I already have, like, I don't have much to say on this because my brows are already like super duper defined and stuff. I really just don't be doing a lot to them. I'm just gonna show y'all a little one too, and then yeah, I use NYX brow gel glue, and then I just do them down. Like my eyebrows like already thick. Just do them down just like this. Sometimes I add a little extra little stroke to them. I don't think it makes that much of a difference, but yeah, perfect. Do them down just like that, and then put a little bit of your concealer on the back of your hand, and get like a little flat brush, something like this. You ain't gotta be this exact brush, but something like this, and then right up underneath your eyebrow, just gonna outline. Perfect. It's gonna give you like that professional anyway look, okay? Period. And then take a little brush and just blend it out a little bit. You ain't gotta blend it out too much, but blend it out a little bit. See? It's perfect. That's just perfect. Like, you ain't gotta do too much. Alright, next, let's work on you a cute little lip combo, because we near the end. I get this cheap little pencil. This is literally from the beauty supply. And it just like this. And outline, like I said, it's just a brown lip pencil from the beauty supply store. I usually use my Anastasia Reviews Cotton Candy or Soft Pink, but I literally don't see those, so we're gonna have to work with what we got. We're gonna use Fortune Cookie and the NYX Butter Gloss. It's like in the middle. Perfect, just like that. Put a gloss on top. And you're done. I'm about to wipe this off. The same brush I did my foundation powder. Perfect. Now, if you ain't got on the lashes, even if you do got some lashes, this be like that one thing that you literally can't even, you can never skip because you have to do it. I'm gonna do black eyeliner. I feel like this is supposed to be like a super duper bronzy look. I don't look super duper bronzy, so I'm gonna put on more bronzer. Yeah, it's fine to just like go back in just to see what else you would need. Period. Alright, anyways, up under the eye, hold it down. Boom, you got your dark borderline like. Now, take your mascara. I'm going to lashes, so obviously I gotta put on a lot of mascara. Lip gloss and a lip combo. Dab, dab. It's my favorite setting spray, Morphe Continuous Misting. Spray the one in a black bottle. It's so freaking good. Just wanna. And this just gonna melt the powders on your face, like. This gonna melt everything into your skin. That's why you gotta have this one. Here's the final look. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. But yeah, y'all, this is the finished look. I really hope that I could help y'all learn, like, even like a little something. Even if you got one small little tip from this video, like, I'm gonna be happy. Because I really just need the girls to learn how to do their makeup. Like, it take a little while and you be looking a little crazy at first, but once you get it down packed, like, you genuinely that girl and nobody can fuck with you, honestly. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for another video. Bye. I've been getting thicker like my nigga adding starch. I'm jumping off of boats with my hoes, cause we the stars.